Welcome to this video blog. This is Chad Clark. We're in Pueblo, Colorado. I'd like to talk about the functional movement screen in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, April of 2016. There's about four or five articles just on the functional movement screen. And to be fair, Gray Cook and a bunch of other people that came up with this in 1996, it's not a all-conclusive injury prediction model. So just by doing this doesn't mean that it'll predict everything that could possibly happen to everyone at any time. So just getting that out of the way, it does show some trends, and it looks at mobility and stability through shoulders, trunk, hips, legs, and it's a good baseline. We got this from their functional movement systems where medically, if there's any pain, we always want to do a selective functional movement assessment. Once pain's off, cleared and you don't have it anymore, then we can do a functional movement screen. And we choose to do the functional movement screen along with other screenings, even some stuff with Gary Gray and some things we've learned along the way to give an overall picture of that person. So it's like putting a puzzle together. So we do a functional movement screen. It's 7 main tests, 3 clearing tests they're called, just to see if you have pain or no pain in your shoulder and back. And I'm standing in front of, we bought these posters, which is a representation of each of the tests at the top, and then all the different ways you could potentially correct where your deficits are. So for example, if you have a 0, if you score a 0, it means you had pain with one of the tests. If you score a 1, it means you have some major deficits doing that test. If you score 2, you have some minor deficits. A 3 out of 3, you've scored perfect and you've done it to completion and met all the criteria for each of the tests. Now you can do it perfect and still have a 0 because you have pain, let's say in your knee when you're doing the inline lunge. That would be a valuable piece of information. That means, hey, we thought you were doing good in your knee, but you still have pain with some basic mobility and stability movements. It means you should not go back to sport, or if you're go back to running too soon, you run the risk of re-injuring or causing more an injury in the first place. So we wanted to put that out there. I wanted to give this video just to give another background of what the functional movement screen, that it's making the literature quite a bit. It's not a perfect scoring system. I don't know what is, but if you take a bunch of the best from everyone, you can come up with some really good stuff. We also, through the end of July of 2016, that's where we're at right now, we have free screenings we're offering all students, athletes, anybody of any age, basically, if you can walk and you can do the test, all the way up even into your 90s. We are gearing it towards sports teams and different athletes of all types of sports right now, but it is available free, and we'll do it at our clinic through July 2016.